Jack Link's Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
What's your kitty's name?
It's a puma. Thank you.
Jack Link's Jerky, the protein-packed way to feed your wild side.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Rosedale Ballpark here for day number 2 of the National Fast Pitch Championship 2024. It's another great morning here on the North Shore in North Harbour. And you're watching game number 28 on the schedule of 68. It's Hutt Valley taking on Counties Manukau. Damien Collins in the booth for Ballpark Broadcasting, calling the play-by-play. Joining me, calling the colour, Terence Hibbert. G'day, T-Bone.
Kia ora, brother. Thank you so much for allowing me to come in and be here today. Ngā mihi e te whanaunga ki Waiwetu, ngā mihi aroha ki a koutou. Yeah, delighted to be here today. It's great to watch this.
Danica Frito, the lead-off batter for Hutt Valley. This guy's out to right field where it's caught by Iris Fing for the first out.
Yeah, it's good that rain's burned off this morning and we've got some sunshine now. It's going to be humid as can be.
Oh, the Ballpark Broadcasting team in the singlets this morning, that's for sure. I did think that T, like getting to the ballpark, I saw a sprinkle on the windscreen and then bucketed down when we were setting up. And I was like, oh, classic summer tournament. Let's go again. In at bat now for Hutt Valley is the right fielder Caitlin Lewin.
Yeah, Katie's a player that's got a lot of power. She's a really good hitter. She's been in the game a little while now.
Still very young, but you're right.
Ooh.
She's gone through everything.
Foul ball.
That's a swing.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the on deck circles number 18, Lise Takayana.
Yeah, the defending champions, Hutt Valley. Pretty similar than last year. A couple bolters in there. Obviously missing the captain, Lara Andrews, who's having a break this season. But still, so much experience, so much energy throughout this side. And County's just the same.
You know, Hutt Valley's a very, very, prestigious ball club. They've been on a lot of finals and they dominated the game in women's and men's for a long time.
You had some time in the Hutt Valley, didn't you?
I started out in the Hutt Valley.
That's
I
right,
grew up
yes.
in Wainuiamata, so
Oosh.
my first rep uniform was that green and gold one down there, and I always think fondly of Hutt Valley.
Beautiful.
Before anyone says it, yes, I have worn a couple of hats.
I can see the comments now. 2-2 the count.
She's working outside a lot, and I think that's a good idea for this hitter.
Ooh. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
Tyler Patakani on the hill for Counties Manukau.
2.
Full count.
Got caught looking.
Rings are up on the outside for the strikeout call. That will be 2 down.
Yeah, just wasn't ready for that pitch. I'm not sure she was expecting a strike, but you got to be ready.
I want to know who enjoyed that more. Tyler getting the KC or Tamahawa calling it.
He's excited.
Lace Tangeau now from the hot corner into bat now. Lace in the circles of the Fern for a few seasons now. Emerging player of the year for Softball New Zealand just a couple seasons ago.
Well, her batting position says that she's capable, and I don't think she'd be hitting at 3 if she wasn't any good. So I'm looking forward to see what she can do.
Lace, a product of the college system, getting her wares, getting some experience on the circuit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One of those players I always see down at Fraser Park putting in the extras.
She's worked herself a good hitters count here. Pitcher has to come back with a strike, so I'm expecting her to, if she gets it close, to come unglued.
3-1 count.
And
Gets a piece, sending it to centre field where Brooke Cavallari is under it to make the catch, and that's a 3 up and 3 down.
it was a can of corn. Greetings to all our listeners around the world who've tuned in to watch this. Some up in the middle of the night, no doubt.
No doubt. Well, that's the top of the first completed. Now it's time for Counties to answer their first chance with the bat. Hutt Valley.
Just looking at Counties playing yesterday, they hit the ball really, really well. They're always going to score runs and move the ball. They're a good, good hitting team. And you got Michelle Kingy down there helping them too, who's formidable in her own right. So it'll be interesting to see how they go against this Hutt Valley battery.
Yes, as they come out now. First time seeing Hutt Valley in the field for this one. On the hill.
Jada Walters, Ringi Tihi.
The youngster who captained the Hutt Valley under-17 girls at Starling Park in January to the National Championship is going to get a chance to throw a game on the big stage of Freeman Field at Rosedale Park in the National Fast Pitch Championship. And doing the catching are auntie, Kerry Simeon.
She's a pretty incestuous game, softball.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. There's lots of people related.
Well, on first base is Misha Shaw-Wallace, and Dad's in the dugout. Craig Wallace is the coach. You go around the diamond, winning Atiawa Toa, Lace Tangeau now on the hot corner, Danica Fariso at shortstop, Joe Fariso on the ground announcer, Mason Carini Idiko in at left field, Yvonne Burgess in at centre field, and Caitlin Lewin in at right field.
Oh, it's been a fun game for a long time, softball.
Absolutely. Jada's first offering, ball low.
Yeah, she's working that outside part of the plate.
Leading off for Counties is the right fielder Iris Fing.
Oh yeah, that's great pitching. It's a good spot right there. That's three in the same place. They've obviously got a bit of scouting on this hitter. Looking to make her hit that pitch away. Yep. There's your waste pitch. She's still in front.
We're definitely going to get insights into how the pitcher's mindset with a call set. We'll go with Terrence in the booth. Predominantly a pitcher throughout your career, weren't you, T?
Oh, wasted as a pitcher. Should have been a shortstop, but I know there's a few people laughing at that now. She let it get away.
Ball 4.
It's okay, an opportunity for Hutt Valley to turn double play here.
Shortstop, number 10.
Fang now on first base with that walk, and that's going to bring to bat the shortstop, Penny Starr.
Let's see what these runners are doing.
Oh, as a forward.
Okay, looking to get herself on with the bunt.
It's one thing I've definitely noticed over the last day and a bit is the use of the short game is very much alive and well in this women's game. The squeeze plays that we've seen over the last couple of days just to get that extra run. Simeon popping up, keeping the runner honest.
Yeah, they're clearly thinking about that runner, throwing 2 high pitches outside, getting ready to throw.
Ball.
She's just a little bit off that side of the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Early days.
What kind of moment is this for the likes of Jada going out there at a NFC at 16 years old to take the hill?
I think it's a hard thing for a lot of young pitchers to come up and perform here. I think one of the things in the women's game is that a lot of younger players get to the top level in New Zealand reasonably quickly. So I'm not sure about what her experience has been, but definitely winning a tournament recently will give her a bit of confidence going in, and she would have played against a lot of these same players that she's playing against. So I don't know that she'll be too daunted. She doesn't look like she's too worried about things. She's staying reasonably composed.
Yep. Jada, she's a pretty cozy young lady, and she enjoys the game, so hopefully she's still smiling around the dome for many years to come. Well, that out of Penny Starr popping up to Lace Tangiano on the hot corner, who tries to get it over to Misha Shaw-Wallace to turn the double, but the tag up from Feng. Swung on a
that
miss.
outside corner now pretty well. The last one was on the outside too, and she was trying to pull the ball, and that's why it didn't have any power. It was outside, and it was an easy pop-up. Right there.
Ooh. Angles.
Yeah, we can't see from here. You're all good, Tama. You're doing a great job, mate.
1-2, Barco.
Tama Howard behind the dish. Andy McManus on the base hump. Caroline McQueen on the official score.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Just wondering whether she'll work back inside now. She's been outside a lot. Yep, here we go.
Ball time.
Called it. The setup from Simeon on the inside there.
Down at the bottom of the first.
Double play.
Dribbler to second.
Nope.
They get the lead run at second base, but unfortunately unable to turn the double. Good for Counties. Wairere Toka now safe on first base.
Yeah, I thought the second baseman might have gone for the tag on that play.
Sorry, that was Farrier. Trinity Wairere Toka now into bats.
Hacking at the first pitch. She knows what she wants to do. Yeah, I think one of the things with these young pitchers, they, this pitcher stayed in the count, and getting ahead early is the key. Yeah,
No further.
it's a good call by the blue. No
Absolutely.
further than that.
That's your zone. That's the edge.
No, it's good that he's talking and setting that expectation. you can work with that.
1-2.
One
Buckle.
ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Just getting started in this game. Number 28 on the schedule. Day number 2.
Oh.
Pulled the strings on that with the change-up.
Oh, look at that.
Got Mason
Straight
Carini
overhead.
stumbling out of left field, just unable to get glove to the ball. And Counties open their account. Farrier crossing home plate while Redi Toka now safe with the stand-up triple.
It was a tough play. That ball was hit really hard. I think she may have got caught flat-footed there.
With a runner on, 2 down. That's going to bring us back to hitter Newton.
Was that DR or Tia? DR. Yeah.
Arcadia, Nathan, Kaiho.
Humble.
So we've got the designated rabbit out there.
Number 27 to hitter Newton.
I notice around the game these days, some of the young ones don't appreciate the value of a DR. They, they almost think it's just put me on the bench instead of having me run. But it's so important to go out there and have that one job to score.
Yeah. Well, it keeps you more players in the game.
Yeah.
And of course, it saves some players who are old and broken like me at times, just in case I ever did get a hit from having to run the bases. Yep.
Were you a hitting pitcher?
Of course. What a question.
So the last couple of years of bringing in the 2-down pitcher, all those years of running?
I didn't do too much running. The pitching was too good.
Yeah, fair. Just some of the names you were rattling off earlier. Wow.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I feel like a bit of an antique now in terms of softball terms. Most of those people I was talking about are all hobbling around the park. Oh, right there.
Gets the clip of the zone for the strikeout called. Goes from a triple to a KC. Good comeback from Jada.
And after 1 full
She showed good composure there.
Hutt Valley,
She looked a little shaky on the first 2 pitches, getting behind, but come back well. Good on her.
Well, that's the first innings completed, ladies and gentlemen. Counties up 1-0 over Hutt Valley. We'll be back right after these.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Welcome back to Rosedale Ballpark here, ladies and gentlemen, on day 2 of the 2024 National Fast Pitch Championship. Great to have you along for wherever you are watching in the country. Awesome to have you along with us. Thank you to our sponsors, Jack Links, for jumping on board and supporting softball New Zealand over the last couple of years. We always appreciate your snacks around the ballpark. First offering, top of the second here from Tyler Pizzicani is strike called. Batting for Hutt Valley is Kitty Winiata Inoka. Just turned 21, I think it was last week or the week before. Feels like she's been around forever. She's found a gap in between shortstop and left field.
Well, happy birthday. Looks like we missed a big party.
And that brings up number 19, Otila Tavita.
Be interesting to see what Coach Wallace does here. I think he's pretty stock standard. He's going to look to try and move that runner over to 2, see if we can score them.
Watila Tavite in now here for Hutt Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Winiata Noka getting the stolen base.
That's one way to do it.
Watila in the designated player role for this game.
Gives her back her power. She didn't have to bunt. And they move that runner over with a steal. Clearly Coach Wallace knows his team and knows what they're capable of. Oh, and there is a bunt.
Goes
Get
down.
3.
Winiata Noka rounding third, thinks against it.
Ooh.
Wallace has already called. Was there obstruction there?
The catcher, number 8.
No. Yeah.
Harry Simeon.
Well, the sacrifice bunt goes down to move the runner. And that's going to bring to bat Kerry Simeon, the catcher. Had an absolute blinder of an NFC last year. Well, year before that, actually. October 22 was the last NFC in cold Christchurch.
Bottom new 20.
I do not recommend having NFC in October. There was no cicadas.
Yeah, I was at that tournament. It was freezing.
It was freezing, so cold.
Oh, and
Simeon bounces it up at the middle. And she's going to be out at 1, but not before Kiri Winiata Noka crosses home plate to tie the game.
nice big mihi out to the Unuka whānau. It's all tied up. Hutt Valley answer back with a run of their own.
Now into bat is the centre fielder, Von Burgess.
It's good. The pitcher seems to be getting ahead of the count every time.
Play.
Pitakani has been through the New Zealand systems with the D-Sox juniors.
Ooh, pitcher
Slam
gets
back
an
to
assist.
her from Burgess. Bounces off the glove, but tidied up from Penny Starr at shortstop to make the play to first for the third out. So 4 up and 3 down, but not before Hutt Valley tie this game. We're drawn as we go to the bottom of the second with 1 apiece.
We're on the line. So they're too far out. Inside the line, in between the.
Rusty Bumgardner has done it all. But this year, Rusty reaches a whole new level of softball success. He's going to Beijing.
Rusty. Rusty. Rusty, have you seen my glove?
As the equipment manager. Good luck, Rusty.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here for this matchup between Hutt Valley and Counties. We're at the bottom of the second here. We're tied at 1 apiece.
Jack want to play at the bat? Yeah, sure.
Jacqueline Clay, that's the one.
Just needs to come back with a strike here.
Out of the zone for the ball.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
Hitters count here, 3-0.
Ball.
4 straight. Clay will make her way to first with the walk.
Ball 4,
It's tough walking the lead off.
And that will bring to bat the centre fielder, Brooke Cavalieri.
The Hutt Valley's got a pretty tidy infield. Let's see what they can do here.
They give it a go for sure. Misha Shaw-Wallace staying up forward, so winning out to Manukau, sneak through the back door.
It was a good play. Push here. No.
Inside. I'm not giving on that line.
No, it's a ball or a strike. So again, behind in the count with 2 balls.
Gets a swinging though on the outside. Takes the count to 2 balls, 1. Gets a piece, sending it up
double
to
play. She makes
Danica
that throw.
Fariso, makes the catch. Tries to get it over to Misha Shaw-Wallace and 1 in time to turn it. As Clay goes sliding back into first. And that's the first out caught by Danica Fariso.
Yeah, that ball just hung up a little bit and gave the runner enough time to get back. It was a hard hit ball. She was out all day.
Peyton Hiraka up to bat, puts down the bunts, which is rightly so called foul.
Interesting to see the catcher there going straight over to second base, thinking she can get the lead runner. Good on her.
Been loving some of the confidence of the catchers in this tournament thus far. You
talked earlier about the short game, and for me the quality of bunting and where the players are actually trying to bunt the ball is not conducive for that bunt going down. She's trying to hit the ball behind, out to the side instead of in front of her eyes, and her job's to move that runner, not try and get on. So we've got a bit of a tussle here.
1 ball 2. That will level the count 2-2.
1 out. The bottom of the second.
Kerry Simeon, the wiser head behind the dish for this young Hutt Valley side.
She got a swing in.
She sure
good
did.
Pitch.
Comes back to get the second out of the innings. And that will bring to bat the pitcher in the 9th spot, Tyler Pitakani.
Right there.
Through Main Street for the strike called. 0-1.
She looks like she's pretty close to the plate there. I'd be surprised if they don't come inside and try and push her back a little bit. No.
Gets the outside.
Nice play.
Misha Shaw-Wallace makes a couple meters but gets it foul, and that will retire the side while leaving 1 left on. Now counties have gone through their 9. Next time up it's top of the order, but not before the top of the 3rd with Hutt Valley up to bat. Up next, we're still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here at Rosedale Park for the 2024 National Fast Pitch Championship. It's the last game for the women on Diamond 1 before we remove the fences and the men take the centre stage for the next couple of days. It's Hutt Valley taking on Counties. We're at the top of the third innings with 1 run apiece. Misha Shaw Wallace now the 8th spot into bat.
Just surprised this this young athlete pitching here, Tyler Pitakani. I think she could really get more out of exploding off the mound.
Misha Shaw Wallace gets a piece, sending it to centre field, just over the glove of Brooke Cleverly.
Stand up double, that's a nice hit.
Misha Shaw Wallace standing up on second base. And Dad says, all right, we'll get you running out. Tatiana Grant comes out to do the running for Mish.
I know that Dad would have wanted a runner himself plenty of time.
No doubt. Well, the 9th spot up to bat now, the left fielder, Mason Karini Iwiko.
4-1.
Mason still only, I think, 17 years old.
Yep.
Second year with the NFC side.
Yeah, it's been a theme of Hutt Valley for a long time. They've always had a lot of young players. The program they've got
Well, she
working
gets
there.
a piece and slams it up to right field. Tatiana Grant's going to round third base and score at home.
Nice play.
Karini Iwiko with a good shot to right field to score the runner and take the lead for Hutt Valley.
That was a great hit. You know, that pitch was outside. She went with the pitch and hit the ball hard in the middle. It's a tough spate, tough thing to defend. That hit's really tough. And, of course, she scores the first run.
Well, she can definitely bat. She is a pitcher as well.
Of course.
Danica Farizo puts down the bunt. Mason goes from one to third, and she's called out on the tag. Craig Wallace has said, just stay there for a second. I would like to check something first.
Oh, that was a great play by Counties. I think Coach Wallace would be really, really lucky to get anything out of that. I guess you got to ask, but yeah, it was a good play. Nice double play, Counties.
Well, the bunt went down, and for a moment there, nobody was at 3. Wally gave the head nod, and Mason went from first to third and just tagged out.
Any of you young pitchers watching out there, that's your base. You get over to 3 in that play. Everybody's engaged in the infield, the first and third, so you get over to 3. And the third baseman there just got back in time to make the play, so well done.
Wise words, Teak. Wise words. Well, up to bat now in the 2 spot is Caitlin Lewin. Lewin
Nice
grounding
play.
out to shortstop where Penny Spa makes the play. And that is 4 up and 3 down. Unable to convert the big hit from Mason Carini, but not before Tatiana Grant crosses home plate after that double from Misha Shaw Wallace. Hutt Valley lead this one as we go to the bottom of the third, 2-1. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the bottom of the third. Hutt Valley have taken the lead in this one, 3-1. Tama gets a foul ball back to the face. Oh, no. The shoulder, he's all good. One strike the call.
The first change up of the day. But it was a good time to do it. She got ahead in the count.
Lead-off batter here is the right fielder, Iris Fing. See, now that the whole team have gone through the order, what are they looking to do second time around?
Well, I think the sequence from the pitching is something they probably need to adjust to. She's gone back outside again like she started the game.
Yep.
So they know that now, and they'll be looking to make that adjustment and move across and hit those pitches. I don't think Kerry will change much. They're going to go with what works. So right now they've got the lead. They've only scored 1 run, so she's probably going to stay with that.
Chugga, chugga, 2-2.
Chugga, chugga, 2-2.
Someone's got to explain that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope, is everyone else hearing what we're hearing from the umpire? Or are we just... We've got Tama Howard mic'd up behind the dish.
That's a full. 3-2.
And he is making me laugh. 3-2 the count. Off pace, popped up to centre field. Yvonne Burgess takes a couple steps back and makes the catch.
Canicorn. Yeah, I'm waiting for Ballpark Broadcasting to bring in Ump Cam. I'm sure it's not far away.
Oh, mate, I will be honest, when we bought all the GoPro stuff, we got everything. So we could put the GoPro on his chest, we could put it on his head. Like, we can definitely make it happen. Pop back foul.
As long as you don't impede their eyesight. If you couldn't handle that type of handicap.
We did have a bit of a chuckle with their sponsorships opportunities before the game.
We're not allowed to talk about that.
Bun goes down. Lace Tangia now comes out. Just out of time, but just in time was Penny Starr. Lace Tangia now did all the hard work coming in and throwing it off balance. But the wheels of Penny Starr, there's a reason why the fern's on the back side of her helmet.
I wouldn't mind seeing a replay of that one. It was a close play. Good call, Andy McManus.
Oh, the super slow-mo didn't come into play that one.
I'm trying to take my my Hutt Valley rose-coloured glasses off.
Man, I'm wearing my my Valley socks. Simeon pops up, gets Danica Friso waiting for her at second base.
That was on the money.
It really was.
It was a great throw. Dunning had it covered all day.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down.
I thought Kerry Simeon was very unlucky not to get NFC's MVP last year round. Well, a year and a half ago now. Nothing against Erin Blackmore, who took it out. Unfortunately, she's wearing different colours this year, but still good to see her out there at NFC. But Simeon showing her class to get that from another one, from getting it down to Danica Friso at second. Gets her swinging on the outside pitch.
All the 2s up now.
All the 2s.
It's the saying in ball, nobody hits with 2s.
Yeah. We shall see. Rung up on the strikeout called. I am not laughing at the strikeout called, but just the look on his face of told you. There you go. The KC will retire the side. That's when you need the booth cam. Oh, there you go. Well, we're going to go to the top of the 4th with Hutt Valley still leading this one. 2-1.
I wish I could do that with a lot of numbers.
Your choice.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Rosedale Ballpark, coming to you live from the home of North Harbour Softball. It's the 2024 National Fast Pitch Championship, and Harbour has turned it on for us on day 2.
Yeah, she's obviously thinking about this. Hit of that pitch was a little bit too far outside, so see if she comes back in the strike zone now.
Ball down.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
All right, a hitter's count. Let's see what Lace can do now. That wind started coming in too, so it's going to be hard to hit the ball over the fence today.
The wind to Hutt Valley, people? Are you sure? Well, you just called something again. Popped up to right field. Does Lace, where under it is Fang to make the catch for the first outs.
Yep, just trying to hit that outside pitch and not going with it enough, and it ends up being a pop-up or a weak ground ball.
Into bat now is the second base, Kitty Winiata-Anoka. Had a great shot to left field in between shortstop and left. In her first at bat, ended up crossing home plate as well for Hutt Valley's first run. Gets a piece, sending it to the shortstop, just under the glove of Penny Starr.
That's a tough play. It's really sandy there between second base and third base, and I know watching the last couple of days, especially on Diamond 2, it's a hard spot. Yeah, you got to get down.
Yeah,
you got to get down.
Yeah. Yesterday some of the shortstops got some ugly bounces. The old last-minute ones.
That's a hit and run.
Nice Penny play. Starr made up some meters there. Kitty Winiata-Anoka tags up on one.
Another time there, the pitcher needs to get back and guard that throw if they're going to make it. There's got to be someone behind them. Otherwise, it's an easy second base. A nice catch by the shortstop there.
Here's the replay here. Penny Starr almost 100% left field. Made some meters for sure to make that catch for her team and the first out.
Simeon swinging at the first pitch there.
Sorry, second out.
2 down in the top of the 4th.
Simeon
she's not waiting.
With the sacrifice, the last at bat.
Oh yeah.
Gets her piece. Finds a spot in shallow.
He's going to send
left
it.
Center, right center. He sure is. And she's going.
Oh, she's going to get the
with
3.
the pass ball. Simeon's like, nope, hang on. Great shot from Kerry Simeon to score the runner.
It was a hard hit ball.
Winiata-Anoka crosses home plate for the second time in this game. And they're definitely going to give the lady with no cartilage left in her knees the DR. And also make her go and crouch for another innings. Yvonne Burgess up to bat now. The centre fielder.
And the rabbit's off.
Atiawa Grant now safe on third. With that ball deflecting off the catcher.
Pitcher just working a little bit behind in this inning, and it seems to have hurt her.
Top of 4 now.
Yeah, it's a nice hit.
In between 5-6.
That's a base hit.
And Tatiana Grant goes jogging into home.
Fourth run.
Nice hit from Yvonne Burgess there. Between the shortstop and third base. No chance.
No way. Misha Shaw-Wallace now the first base into bat in the 8th spot here for Hutt Valley.
Ball.
Chasing the brother in the home run stats already. He's got one.
Well, it's definitely a family affair this weekend. You got Craig coaching, Misha in the team. You got Kitty coaching the Junior White Sox,
yep.
and then you got Zara in the Hutt Valley NFC side.
Yep. And probably got Naomi at home critiquing everything that they're doing. Kia ora, Naomi.
Kia ora, auntie. Yeah.
Play.
Yeah, they've definitely whānau that have given a lot to softball, and a lot of people should be thankful for their efforts.
Whereas you might know, T, we've recently renamed the diamonds at Fraser Park in honour of some of the people that have paved the way there. So diamond number 1 is now Sorensen Field. Diamond 2, Shaw Field. Diamond 3 is Massey Nuns, after Bill Massey and Terry Nuns.
Of course, yes.
And Diamond 6, formerly known as Maris Skin, is now Joe Sherry. Joe had a lot to do with the Community League and Maris softball throughout the years.
Sure, nice play.
Tagged out at second base is Yvonne Burgess, and that will retire the side, but not before Hutt Valley score a couple runs. They still lead this one, 4 runs to 1.
Are you lot in the travel game then?
Oh, how's the travel?
Oh, wow, you're still in business, eh? Because I thought you would have gone the way of the dinosaurs by now.
Sorry?
Okay, so look, I'm checking out flights to South America online. Oh, Buenos Aires. Oh, yes, please, a bit of a tango. Then Iguazu Falls, Cusco, fly down to Rio, then home. 20 minutes, I'm sorted. That's the way to go.
All separate tickets.
Whatever.
Pricey?
$4,000.
Have you booked yet?
Yeah, soon.
Only I could save you $900.
Really?
Might see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Who's that? Oh, that is Lucy. It's my travel agent. Yeah? Oh, yeah. The way to go. You guys are doing a great job. All right, keep it up. Brilliant.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Rosedale Park for day number 2 of the NFC. Hutt Valley taking on Counties.
It's good getting ahead early. That's what she wants to do, and keep that pressure on the other team.
The very first coach I ever bat boyed a senior team is walking up the stairs. Well, if that's what we call walking. Caitlin Lewin made some ground to try and get that catch. Just unable to get to it, but she did all the hard work to get that foul ball. Nicholas Need on the first base camera.
Yep, only one step away from that one, Katie.
Old Katie would have got it.
I'm not saying anything. Her mum's just down there.
I should say the same thing, Steph. Surely.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2, Barco.
Of course, she's following in the footsteps of her big sister.
Yep.
Hopefully she's going well.
Yeah, Michaela just had Danica just losing her footing there, but able to get it in time to first. She could have had that catch, but just slipped. But still on the one bounce, got it over to first in time.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch this group. I saw a lot of these girls come up from, kind of under 11s and under 12s, and of course they were playing with my daughter Aroha.
Of course.
So it's great to see them still out there, plying their trade and you know, trying to get better every year. It's awesome to see. Hutt Valley's always had a good female program, thanks to the Shores and the support of Te Aroha, for example. So,
Ball.
We're working on a third team, T. We're working on a third team, mate. You know, Saints and TA have done exceptional for Hutt Valley over the years. I mean, just look at the powerhouse that Hutt Valley Women's have been over the last, 10, 20 years. I think at one stage there was 5 or 6 championships on the trot. They've gone back to back so far. Could they get the triple? There's some big competition here at this year's NFC. Harbour looking good, Auckland looking good, Canterbury looking good.
Been lots of runs scored, and the hitters are equal to the pitching that they're facing. Right there.
Jada gets the inside call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's good. Kiri's got it working around the plate really well.
1-2, Barco.
Not staying in the same place too many times. And she's right out here. A little high. It was a good line. She knows it. It's okay. She's still in the driver's seat here.
2-2, chugga.
I'm thinking the outfield's pretty deep for this wind. Katie's already had a big run this inning. Oh.
Tama Howard rings her up on the strikeout called. Oleana Hesp looks back. Are you sure, mate?
Number 35, Jacqueline Clay.
That was right on it.
He was talking about that line earlier, and there it is. So we've got 2 down now.
Yeah, quick 2 up, 2 down. And that's going to bring to back Jacqueline Clay.
She went back there again to just assert that strike pitch on the inside. It's good catching. Just to remind the Blue, he did a good job on that last call. And there's the change-up. Handy.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I expect the catcher to be setting up way outside for this next pitch. I don't expect it to be too good. Or she might just blow it straight down there. Who knows?
Ball.
Yeah, outside.
Definitely tried. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, bottom of the
4th. Oh.
Inside.
Swing.
Inside ball. The batter, Jacqueline Clay, started walking back to the dugout.
2-2.
2-2 the count with 2 out. What happens now,
Do you
team?
think he just did that so he could say chugga?
Probably.
I don't know.
Ball.
Oh, they don't hit on the 2-2. And that will take the count to
2 down, bottom of 4.
full house. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I've already got a text from Abby Scott saying, are you going to start saying 2-2 chugga? So I'm guessing they can hear the umpire. There goes foul.
Runs out of real estate.
You see if she comes back inside. They seem to be freezing on that inside pitch, so
Full count.
see if she can bring it back with a full count. The hitter looks to be a little slow, and out again. She picks
Down
a
low
walk.
for the walk.
Yep. And she might just need to take a little more time before that pitch. Really focus and get that one right.
And that's going to bring to bat the centre fielder, Brooke
Brings up
Cleverly.
36, Brooke Calverley.
Joe Friso having a little trouble with that last name. There's been a couple of versions of it so far that I've heard.
Right 1.
It's good. Working ahead in the count. Let's see if they send this runner.
Well, down by 3 here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on and missed for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded out to Lace Tangiano in the hot
Nice
corner,
play.
who makes play over to Misha Shaw-Wallace for the 3rd outs. County's leaving 1 runner on. We have 4 completed in this one, with Hutt though still leading 4-1.
When the radio's on and the sound's hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Atiawa Toa. All the best throwbacks.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here.
Bottom 5.
Bottom 5. Hutt Valley Counties. Here live on Ballpark Broadcasting in association with Atiawa Toa FM. The production for Soccer New Zealand and North Harbour Softball Association. Game number 28 on the schedule of 68 games that we'll get here over the 4 days. Last game for the women's on Diamond 1 before the men. Popped up to right field.
Ooh. Safe hands in the end by Feng. The ball did hold up in that wind. It's going to feature today for the men.
It is definitely coming in towards the diamond. Mason Perini, Eriko from the Saints Club, originally from Palmerston North, travels down for all her trainings and games. Inside pitch.
I see here that she's also the RBI leader for the tournament so far with 7.
No doubt. Wow.
She's actually tied with Saran Ruth Paunga from Auckland. Paunga, yeah. Oh, there's a hit.
Mason puts it up to right field. Feng had to take a couple steps backwards.
For the second out of the inning, brings up the shortstop, number 4, Danica Fariso.
2 down here with both batters popping out to right field. Top of the shop now here with Danica Fariso back into bat. The shortstop popped up to right field in her first at bat.
Danica using her speed there. She's noted that both corners are back pretty deep, and she backs herself to be able to get there before that catcher can jump out of the box and throw her out.
Very experienced player is Danica. Through all the age groups, played for the White Sox, played in America through the college scene, and now she's refreshed with a couple years off. And look at that.
Fast.
Way too fast. Pops it up over, grounds it out over the pitcher. Penny Starr gets into position to make the play, but the wheels of Danica Fariso, she's safe on first base. And with 2 down, that's going to bring to bat Caitlin Lewin.
Well, at least Katie's not going to be bunting here, so she's going to look to get a pitch to drive, and I back her to get it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen her hit some monsters over the years.
She's not getting cheated on those swings anyway. She's a player that likes to work herself into a groove. Once she gets in one, she stays in it for a little while. She's really dangerous.
A few years ago, Chopper nicknamed her Spark Plug because she can spark something out of nothing. She has been one of those players with that X factor over the years. Originally from the Dodgers club. Now with Atiawa.
Ooh, sold it to the umpire there.
She sure did.
Yeah.
The veteran ways of Danica Farizo.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's like a Jedi mind trick, isn't it? These aren't the drones you're looking for. Andy McManus happy to comply. Ooh.
Through the zone for the strike called.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
She must be waiting for a better one. That one looked pretty good.
We've got another singer on the diamond.
We're going to have to get the wood on that. Yeah.
Oh. Angles, mate. Angles.
Off her foot.
Yeah.
Katie not doing a lot to sell it. She just decided to stand there and
Just
not
stand
run.
there, exactly.
Umpire decided that must have been a dead ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
All the 2s, one more time.
Fouled away.
You
Count
just try and
remains.
pull that outside pitch.
Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down. Runner at second.
Oosh. 4 twos.
Play.
Oh, it'll be 2 runners on, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Ball inside.
33 versus 33 here. Who's that? Magic Johnson? 33?
Johnson was 32.
32. Right.
Bird?
Yeah.
Bird was
There you go.
33. So was Scotty Pippen.
Showing our age now, aren't we?
Yeah, indeed.
The 90s were great, folks.
Oh, they were. Sure were. Drills it to the shortstop who penny start.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Links is good with it.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
that's a collection. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down, runner at first. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stolen base. One ball, 2 strikes. Count remains, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down, runner at second. Foul back. Count remains, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down. Bottom of 6. Now looking after 6 full innings of play, it's Hutt Valley 4, Counties 1. Hutt Valley coming back to top of the 7.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef. Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, runner at second.
Taller, you taller.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Getting a bit of...
We're going psychedelic. Dr. Who styles. Come on, Katie.
Kayla Lewin in a bat now with 2 runners on for Hutt Valley.
Have to apologise for my slight bias, being a Hutt Valley boy. And of course knowing a lot of these players for quite a long time.
I've never apologised for my Hutt Valley bias.
Yep.
It just comes through.
Katie going down, she's saying, what are we throwing signals for at the top of the 7th? You want to steal the runner, okay.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to do a double steal, you're going to shake the bunt and miss it. Let's see how we go. Coach Wallace looking to force a little more. He's lost the element of surprise now. Oh. Pull the trigger.
Not happy with that one. Throwing that one off.
.33 versus 33 one more time. Ooh.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1. 2 out here in the top of the 7th. Valley with 2 runners on.
Katie be looking to drive something here. Hit it hard in the middle.
Like I said before, Lewin with the X Factor, she can make something happen out of nothing. And they've already got something happening, so can she drive in one of those runs, swap places with one of them?
It's good to see her pull some of her fitness back.
Inside for the walk, that will load the bases for Hutt Valley.
Ball 4.
And that's going to bring to bat Lace Tangiana.
18, Lace Tangiana.
Lace from the hot corner. She's hit to centre, been caught. Hit to right field, been caught, and hit to left field, been caught.
Yeah, she's still our top RBI leader with 7 tied up with Serena Ruth Paunga, or Pauga, however that's said. Apologies if I've got that wrong, whānau. Bringing in another pitcher for the last hitter. Interesting. No pressure, loaded bases, 2 down in the 7th with the tournament's leading RBI hitter up the plate.
No pressure,
Yeah,
no pressure.
no pressure.
We were talking about this yesterday, T. What do you prefer? Well, I mean, yeah, get the ball start or relief?
Give me the ball anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the easiest of jobs to come in and.
Well, it depends. You're taking a player that hasn't been in the heat of the game, in the tempo of the game, and expecting them to pull off some magic. It comes down to that individual player, really. I don't mind either role. I love closing. I love starting.
Yeah.
In fact, you got to fight me to get the ball off me.
Yeah.
I never want to give it up.
Yeah.
I don't remember too many white flags going up when I was pitching.
Yeah.
But yeah, an interesting spot to make this change. But let's see if this young pitcher's up for it. They brought her in to try and get an out and show us something different.
First offering is ball inside.
Perkinson, sorry.
We've got speed on the bases.
And they are loaded. And like you said, the leading RBI
hitter for the tournament. She's looked pretty good. Of course, you've got a new pitcher in the game. There's a chance of a pass ball. Oh, there's an illegal pitch. That runner scores.
Not how you want to score a run. Well, it is.
Oh, that's a big call.
Anything, but yes, it is.
Which brings in a run.
Atiawa Grant crossing home plate.
And adds a ball to the count.
I don't know that I wouldn't just put the batter on first base and go at the next hitter, creating a force at all bases to get the easy out.
That's the one.
I don't know about leaving a base open there and having your best hitter in the game up.
Ball three balls, no strike.
3 straight balls.
Now would be the time if you were going to do it. We've got some experience in that county's coaching staff too. I'm sure they know what's going on.
And with 4 straight,
Ball 4.
Tangiana will make her way to first base with the walk.
Yeah, apart from the legal pitch, that's a pretty good result. It's the best that could have happened after that.
Yeah.
Other than a strikeout, of course, or an out of some kind. Counties only need one more out to end the inning and get in and try and get some runs for themselves. But right now they've got loaded bases to deal with.
Kiri Winiata Noka into bat now, the second base. Has been very handy with the bat. Cross home plate twice with her hits to left field. Got it under the glove of Penny Star at shortstop. And then she was caught by Clay at second base. Howard pulls the strike on that one.
She's obviously got it set in her mind what she's looking for. Catcher set up outside. Nice spot. That was a good pitch.
1 ball 2.
2 strikes. I'd go back out there again and see if we can get her to try and hunt something away from her power.
And she slams it back, which gets past the pitch. It gets past second base. It's going to score 1. Going to score 2.
And that ball going to the fence. Everybody caught napping a little bit there.
Tangiana now stands up on third, but Winiata Noka, she stands up on second.
Yeah, it was a nice hit.
After driving in 2.
It's a nice hit. That's what they needed from her.
And then the designated player, Otila Tavite, comes in. Doesn't get any easier for counties who just want to get out of this innings and reply with the bat.
Deja Pekinson has come in to pitch for counties. She was straight into the fry pan, and Hutt putting on 4. Most of those runs won't be charged to her. Ones from now will, though.
Most definitely.
She looks reasonably composed. You know, she's doing her best.
Popped up by Tevete. Penny Star made all the attempt to get back there. Nobody overcalled her. And they score the 2 runners.
Yeah, you could just sense that Counties Manukau have kind of lost a bit of fire. It's a big inning to give up 6 runs and still only have 2 down.
Well, we're back to the top of the order from the start of this innings. Palace Potter back into bat for a second at bat in this innings. And she just drills it to left field with a laser, but Savannah Lee Ferrier is there to make the catch and make that 3rd out, which will retire the side, but not before Hutt Valley go on a bit of a rampage, adding 6 runs in the top of the 7th. Counties now need to reply. Following this one, 10 runs to Hutt Valley, 1 to Counties.
Yeah, I'm picking that the way the pitching's been going for Hutt Valley. I mean, she's been getting ahead the last few innings, hasn't given up a run for a long, long time. So, you know, I'm looking at Hutt Valley to close this one out here. But wouldn't mind seeing Counties get up and
on game 28 on the schedule on day number 2 here at NFC 2024. Hutt Valley taking on Counties. Hutt Valley with a big innings in the top of the 7th, hitting in 6 runs. They're leading this one 10 runs to 1. What have Counties got in their last at bat?
Catcher Kerry Simeon's been given a rest for her cartilage-free knees. With that kind of scoreline, it's no mystery to me. Get her off the diamond. They've moved some players around.
They sure have.
Spotter goes out to right field. Oh, that's a deep fly ball and just foul.
Just foul. Yeah, lots of changes here.
Caitlin Lewin at shortstop.
Yes. Palace Potter in at right field. Mason Carini, Eriko has come into from left field to pitcher. Behind the dish would be Ortela Tavite.
Yeah, that was about a foot foul. Otherwise, that was a double or a triple standing up all day. Just a long strike is what that is. from a pitching perspective.
Yeah.
You can hit hundreds of those. One and one the count. A lot of movement behind the dish from the catcher, just looking to close the game out.
Mason was part of the Hutt Valley Under-19 Women's Runners-Up team this season, just losing to Canterbury in the final. Still got another year of 19s ahead of her.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bring back the Colts and Phillies, I say.
Oh, absolutely.
It's, for a lot of players, especially in the men, there's a very big gap.
I did find the old Hutt Valley Colts and Phillies trophy my first week in the job. Well, the one bounce to second base where Kitty Winiato Nuku will make the play to first for the first outs.
So that would be the Trojan trophy you found?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know. We've put our name on it a couple of times. It was a dynasty period there for Wellington where we won it 4 times in a row. I was there on the last one, having gone against them in some finals, and
popped up on the first pitch where Misha Shaw Wallace comes forward to make that catch. And Hidaka.
Nice play. Just like that, there's 2 down. We're looking for the last out of the game.
And coming into
the pitcher.
Bat is the pitcher, Daya Perkinson. Just going to try and get something going here in the bottom of the 7th. Karina Iwiko with the wind-up, pitching in inside for the ball.
So it looks like she's got a little bit of upwards movement on that pitch. Good to see pitches coming in from the outfield because
absolutely.
They're being allowed to hit.
Well, Mason.
Oh, there's a great hit.
In between 3-4. Pelis Potter tries to throw her out first. Gives it a go anyway. Not able to get in time, so Higginson safe on first base.
Again, just hitting the pitch where it was and went with it. Drove it through that gap.
Talking about batting, Mason was top batter last year at the 17s, and I think she was up in the stats very high in the 19s this year, so she's definitely got to stick to it. Gets that cool strike. Designated runner.
2 down and 2 swings now. Fingers up. Oh, yes, she did.
She went.
Yes, she did.
Happy about that.
Howard.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2.
See if she can put that behind her and play it one at a time. Just have to be good for one when you're hitting. Gets a little slow to get that one away.
You're up 10 runs to 1, and you still try to get the pick off at 2. I love it.
Arguably, she didn't try too hard.
True.
She did give her a few steps before she got up and made the throw, but, you know, with that kind of scoreline, you're not going to hurt yourself.
Rings her up on the outside pitch, and Tama Howard calls the strikeout. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, here on Freeman Field for game number 28 between Hutt Valley and Counties. Hutt Valley taking it away 10 runs to 1. T-Bone, what do you think about that one?
Well, Hutt Valley was, you know, pretty dominant towards the end of the game there. They, you know, they hit the ball really well. Credit to Counties. You know, their pitching didn't give up ever. You know, they come out and try to do some things themselves, and Hutt Valley made some good plays. Yeah. Good game of softball, entertaining for the crowd. And now we've, you know, wished both teams well for the rest of the tournament.
Errol doesn't even muck around. He gets the mat out of the way so they can keep going as the girls do the handshakes. Well, T, I'll put you on the spot, mate. It's the end of the game. Let's pick a man, player of the match. Your thoughts?
Oh, player of the match for me would probably be the pitcher for Hutt Valley. She gave up one run early and held them down to the end. So I'd probably give it to her. There's a lot of, when you're scoring 10 runs, you could pat everybody on the head really. But for me, the defence is what made that possible.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Ballpark Broadcasting player of the match is the starting pitcher for Hutt Valley, Jado Walters. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a quick break. Well, a bit of a longer break at the moment because we're going to get out there and get the fences in because it's the lads' turn to take centre stage, and it's Auckland taking on Auckland. It should be a good battle. On the behalf of the entire crew here at Ballpark Broadcasting and Atiawa Toa FM, Damien Collins on the play-by-play, Terence Hibbert calling the colour. We will catch you on the next one.
Kia ora, mate.